doing things.
We're gonna make some sugar cookies. Not the drop kind of sugar cookies, but the rolled out kind of sugar cookies. First thing we're gonna do is wash your hands because we don't want to get anybody sick. Next, we're gonna need 1 cup of butter, 1 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 eggs of vanilla,
and a partridge in a pear tree,
3 cups of all-purpose flour, and any kind of icing you want on top. We're going to be using my electric mixer
5 golden and
because I'm lazy, but you can easily make this with a spoon and a large bowl. We're going to start by taking our butter. I use unsalted butter because it affects the flavor and the rise of the cookies. For a whole cup, you need 2 sticks. I have to go soften it, so I'm going to go microwave these. To get the butter to soften more easily, I'm actually going to cut it up and put them all in 1 cup. So I'm going to cut each one into chunks of 8 on a plate in their sanitary wrapper. You'll know the butter's soft because it's able to be spread with a knife, but it doesn't break up. In a large bowl, beat butter with mixer on medium-high for 30 seconds. So we're going to take the mixer. We're going to unlock the head, put both sticks of butter in. So I've plugged the mixer in. I've locked the head down. I'm going to turn it on to 4. We're going to use this spatula to scrape the butter off. Should look like this. Next step is to add the granulated sugar, baking powder, and salt. Add a 1/4 cup, which makes
5 scoops of sugar.
Really? Right. Next is the baking powder, which breaks down to 2 1/2 teaspoon scoops. Add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Beat it until it combines. Now I always start slow and do a stir first.
Yeah, exactly. What she said.
To make sure it's all thoroughly mixed. Add the eggs and vanilla and beat until combined. Now I real vanilla from Mexico, but you can use extract as well. There we go. We're gonna put it back down and beat it until combined. Now these are wet ingredients, so I don't mind going straight to the higher speed. You'll notice the consistency of our dough has softened significantly. 3 cups of flour. We're going to do it gradually. We're going to use 1 cup measure. I stab it first, called the dipping method, opposed to actually sifting my flour. And add flour slowly. Walk it around so you're not adding all the flour in one place. So I went and I got my better spatula for this. So these kind of sugar cookies always have a relatively hard dough that clumps. You gotta be careful about what recipe. Apparently, my good spatula is not good enough, so I just shattered it. Alright, so it's been 30 minutes. Chill the cookie dough. We gotta preheat the oven and roll this cookie dough out on a floured surface until it's 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch thick. So I got my cookie sheet here, and you don't want to roll this too much because the more you roll it, the tougher your cookies are going to be. I'm just going to grab a handful of it. Let's go get our rolling pin. So we have this special nice non-stick rolling pin. then we're gonna flip it to ensure that we're getting a nice even roll out. That should be about the right thickness. I'm gonna do wolf cookies, like werewolf. Cut. See how many cookies the batch made.